Are we focusing on the right things? What educational research tells us? For many years, conversations about education focused primarily on teaching. What is the teacher doing? Are they explaining clearly? Are learners engaged? Is the lesson well planned? But effective teaching is not simply about what the teacher does. It is about what learners understand, remember, and can eventually do independently. A lesson can look busy, calm, and engaging without producing much learning. Equally, a learner may appear quiet or uncertain while making important connections. This is because learning is largely invisible. We cannot directly see understanding developing inside someone's mind. So, the key question is not simply, did I teach it? It is, what evidence do I have that they learned it? This means teachers must become detectives of learning, asking carefully designed questions, listening to learners explain their thinking, examining their work, and identifying misconceptions. It also means adapting teaching in response to the evidence we uncover. One organization helping schools make evidence-informed decisions is the Education Endowment Foundation, or EEF. The EEF is an independent charity that summarizes and generates research, with a particular focus on improving outcomes for disadvantaged learners. Its Teaching and Learning Toolkit presents accessible summaries of research into different educational approaches, including their average impact, cost, and the strength of the supporting evidence. The toolkit suggests that approaches such as feedback and purposeful classroom talk can have a high average impact. However, these figures are not guarantees. What works depends on how an approach is implemented, who is using it, and the context in which it is used. One particularly promising area is metacognition and self-regulation. Put simply, metacognition means thinking about and directing our own learning. It involves learners planning how they will approach a task, monitoring their understanding while completing it, and evaluating the effectiveness of their approach afterwards. The EEF currently estimates that metacognition and self-regulation approaches are associated with an average of 8 additional months' progress, although achieving this impact in practice is not automatic. These approaches are most effective when they are explicitly taught and embedded within normal curriculum learning. Teachers can support this by thinking aloud, asking learners about the process rather than only the answer, modeling mistakes, comparing strategies, and gradually removing scaffolding. Ultimately, making learning visible means bringing the hidden processes of learning into the conversation. When teachers can see how learners are thinking, and learners can understand their own thinking, both teaching and learning become more responsive, purposeful, and effective.